Whatever happened to the stars of the Twilight Zone's emotional classic, One for the Angels? One became an Academy Award nominee. Another became one of the most recognizable faces in television and movie history. And one quietly disappeared from Hollywood altogether. Here's where they all ended up. Ed Wynn was already a huge star long before The Twilight Zone. He began entertaining audiences in vaudeville in 1903 before becoming one of America's most beloved comedians. Millions later recognized his unforgettable voice in Disney classics such as Alice in Wonderland and Mary Poppins. But One for the Angels changed everything. Rod Serling admired Wynn so much that he cast the comedian in a deeply dramatic role as Lou Bookman, a performance that many fans still consider one of the greatest in Twilight Zone history. The role helped to reinvent Ed Wynn's career. Soon afterwards, the actor earned an Academy Award nomination for The Diary of Anne Frank, along with Golden Globe and BAFTA nominations for The Great Man. Sadly, Edwin died of esophageal cancer in 1966 at the age of 79. His gravestone carries one of the most touching epitaphs you'll ever read. Dear God, thanks, Edwin. Comedian Red Skelton later said, his death is the first time he ever made anyone sad. The mysterious Mr. Death was played by Murray Hamilton. Although One for the Angels was one of his early television appearances, his biggest success came years later. If you've ever watched Jaws, you've surely seen him. Hamilton played the unforgettable Mayor Larry Vaughn, the politician who refused to close the beaches despite the shark attacks. He returned in Jaws 2 and also appeared in classics including The Graduate, The Hustler, The Way We Were, The Amityville Horror, and Anatomy of a Murder. Hamilton remained one of Hollywood's most dependable character actors until his death from lung cancer in 1986 at the age of 63. The little girl whose life Lou Bookman fought so hard to save was played by Dana Dillaway. She was only a child actress at the time, but she had appeared in dozens of television shows during the late 1950s and 1960s. Many Twilight Zone fans don't realize that she actually returned to the series a few years later, appearing in Ray Bradbury's I Sing the Body Electric. She also guest starred on shows like Leave It to Beaver, My Three Sons, Wagon Train, Gunsmoke, and Bachelor Father. Her final acting role came in 1978. After that, she quietly retired from acting and she stepped away from the public spotlight. Unlike many former child actors, Dana has kept her life private and almost entirely out of public view. She did, however, give a very rare interview in 2018 where she reflected on her experiences working on The Twilight Zone. As far as public records show, she is still living today. One for the Angels wasn't just one of the Twilight Zone's earliest episodes. It launched a remarkable second act for Ed Wynn. It showcased a future Hollywood legend in Murray Hamilton, and it gave us one of the series' most memorable child performances through Dana Dillaway. More than 65 years later, their performances still remind us why this episode remains one of Rod Serling's most heartfelt stories. If you'd like to see where the cast of another Twilight Zone episode ended up, let me know which one, and maybe I'll cover it next. Thanks for watching.